Welcome to the first reading of the KSM newsletter. It's 2019, everybody. It's time to advance in technology. So, the way this works is like a book on tape. You can just sit back and relax and just listen to me. I'm all the way in the basement of the youth house, recording, hoping for decent sound quality, but nevertheless, glad you're here with us. You can sit back, you can listen, or you can follow along with us and watch the screen with all the cool graphics. Whatever it is, whether you want to listen or watch or both, we're glad that you're here and glad that you're getting informed about what is happening in the Kirk Student Ministry in January. So, we'll start off with Sunday Night Fellowship. Sunday Night Fellowship, we're going to start up January 20th. We're going to take this next week off. So if you come to the Kirk on the 13th, nobody will be there. We will all be there January 20th, where we will start back up with our regular SNF schedule, where high school will be at the youth house from 5 to 8, middle school will be in the youth room from 5 to 7, and we'll pick up our regular weekly meetings on Sunday nights starting the 20th. What will be starting this week is our Sunday morning sessions. What's really exciting about this semester is we are adding a third class. This third class is for our Japan team so that we can properly prepare for the missions trip that we're having later this summer. To get you all up to date, this is what we've got going on. For middle school, we're continuing with questions of the faith. We're pressing forward with the New City Catechism because the New City Catechism has a lot of questions, and these questions are great for anybody to be asking, whether you're a believer, a non-believer, a questioning believer, whatever it is. The New City Catechism provides great questions and sound doctrine with good answers. So we hope that if you're a middle schooler, we hope to see you on our Sunday morning sessions. High school, we're starting a new series on the minor prophets. They're sometimes viewed as the forgotten prophets because we tend to skip over the part of the Bible where the minor prophets tend to be. We want to bring relevance for our students that the minor prophets matter. And there's a reason that they're in the Bible. This class is a great continuation of our apologetics class as we see early century prophets performing apologetics within biblical context. Lastly, our third class and our new class is for the Japan missions team. Now, this class is reserved and required for all team members of the 2019 Japan team. We'll meet 3 out of 4 weeks of every month leading up to the trip in July. Each week, we will have a focus of either logistics, cultural engagement, or spiritual preparation. Those are our Sunday morning sessions. Now this Friday, we have one of our FIFA nights. These are great. We hope to see any of y'all there. We'll start at 5 o'clock at the Kirk, not the youth house. I'll say that again. We're going to be at the Kirk and not the youth house for this FIFA night. So we hope that you come, whether you play FIFA all the time or if you've never even heard of it. If you enjoy video games, enjoy soccer, or hanging out, or eating pizza or snacks, this is a great place for you to come and just be who you are. The end of the tournament depends on how many people show up and how soon you may get eliminated. We'll start at 5 o'clock in room 213, which is upstairs. Now, this next part is for the Japan team. Y'all can listen if you're not a part of the team, but this next part is specifically for the team to keep them updated on what we're doing. The Japan team should plan to be at our first SMS hour meeting on this Sunday, January 13th, which will be from 8:45 to 9:45 from room 105 at the Kirk. These meetings are crucial to stay up to date on what is happening with the team and receive your expectations as a team member. Of all the meetings we have, this is one that will be the most crucial to not miss because it will set the standard of what to expect for all the other meetings and team gatherings we will have for the coming months. Cannot wait to be with you guys. All right, lastly, parents, this one's for you. We have our podcast up for 2019 for y'all. Our January podcast started off with a bang. We got Dan Doriani sit down with us, kind of talk about the transgender world. It's a very fascinating podcast that we hope y'all take the time to listen to. You can chunk it up into pieces, but this is a great podcast for you to jump right in. If you're interested or curious about the topic of what is transgender, or you want more information about what it is, or you're curious on how to approach your teen on the topic of transgender, this is a great podcast to start with. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on Spotify. Just look up Student Ministry for Parents and make sure you look for the KSM logo. We're right there. You should be able to find us. All right, lastly, looking ahead, we just want to let y'all know, parents, that February is going to be a surprisingly big month for KSM. We're going to be approaching February with a theme, which we've never done before, and it'll be entitled Our Love Month. We will have a series of podcasts, books, events, and several other opportunities to engage in the topic of love, relationships, dating, sexuality, etc. throughout the month of February. There'll be more details to come, both for you as a parent and for your students, but we want you all to be aware of the intentionality we're approaching in February, and for you all to get excited about what we have in store for the coming weeks. All right, that's it. That's our January newsletter. Thanks for sitting with us. Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for watching this. We will see you next time. Peace and joy.